What's going on, family? We are back getting into this Voice of Baceprot project, Transisi. And honestly, guys, I totally didn't even realize that we didn't do, like, the next song. You know what I mean? So I think we stopped with Madness of the Present Century. And we never really went any further because I thought that we had hit them all. But apparently there was one that we did not hit today. So we got to get warmed up with the last song because that's how we've been keeping this train running with this. So we got to get warmed up with the last song before we carry into the one I haven't heard yet.
Behind the walls of power, no shelter. If you seek for the shelter, we're totally shaking, the rain turns sour. Cause the shaking death turned into the melter. Blah 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 blah. For branches and twigs to sever by job, many bricks. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance. The politician run the show, decision man behind closed doors.
Operator, please stand in line.
One apple baby, sip and wine. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance. The law is all counting down, don't have to ground is on the ground, pride, anger, and your arrogance.
Ooh, they're doing the little screams in there too. Ah!
Lies become flesh and blood, playing with fate in the name of God. Lies become flesh and blood, playing with fate in the name of God. Lies become flesh and blood, playing with fate in the name of God.
Oh my god. But it does like the little the screaming, crying guitar in this. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying with this project. I thought that they were all already in the playlist, but I didn't even realize there was one more missing. This was like a bang, 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 bang. Like everything on this EP was fire, fire, fire. Oh my god. I almost forgot how fucking fire this one was in particular.
With faith in the name of God. Lies become flesh and blood, playing with faith in the name of God. Break the chain, drag it to hell. 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 Forgive us, forgive us, forgive us. Forgive us, forgive us. Forgive us, forgive us. Forgive us, forgive us.
One thing I really liked about this project too is the fact that like every song on here was like on the shorter side. You know what I mean? Where in terms of like metal itself, like a lot of songs tend to be like, you know, 5, 6, 7 minutes long sometimes, right? Where it's every song on this project is like 2.5, 3 minutes. Like they're all, most of them, like every single one of them is like quick and fast, but none of them feel short. They all feel like complete thoughts, and then they all flow from like one to the next. I love like the fact that like the entire like project itself like has like this overall like just anarchy kind of theme to it, where it's all just kind of like pushback, especially like societal, like the powers that be, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know too much of the in-depth situation of like what's happening in Indonesia, but I like see and hear little things here and there. So like the fact that like they basically make just nothing but music talking about specific things going on in that particular part of the world, and how much that really translates to so many other countries and so many other societies as well. I think it's just really, really sick. I feel like this is what music is supposed to be. There's supposed to be ways and forms to be able to express these kinds of thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and it should never really be like hindered. Does that make sense? And unfortunately, in a lot of parts of the world, like you can't even make stuff like this. So, like I said, I'm just a fan, y'all. I'm just a fan. Let's check out the other side of Metalism. I haven't heard this one yet, so I'm sure it's going bang, baby. I'm sure it's going bang. That's the thing is like I like watch so much. I like and follow like every single thing that they do like on their social media and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that this I might have heard like the snippets of this one. You know what I mean?
Judge me as the Satan, while you are wise, be a Lucifer.
That guitar in the background with the you know what I'm saying? Like hitting those chords in the like on the bottom of the fretboard. That shit's fire.
Order, freedom, thinkers, intimidation, discrimination, intimidation, discrimination, so beyond your imagination.
Oh my god. Oh my god, so much fire. That's what I said. They just make me smile, yo. They just make me smile every time that they do anything. Like, especially if it's the first time I'm hearing it, it's just like, damn. And it's I just get so excited listening to what the fuck they create, yo. It's so damn cool. They're the guitars in this, again, like, you know, every song, you know, you go through each instrument and you're just like, man, each individual member just like fucking cooks on like on their particular parts of everything that they do. The way that they created this album to have so much of like this high energy throughout the entire thing, like it never really loses steam this way, where it's all just like metal to the core, like from start to finish, like as you go through each song and just smooth to the next one, smooth to the next one. So much fucking fire, man. So much fucking fire. All right, we got to make sure we hit a lot of these comments. We got to make sure we hit them all. What else can I say? They didn't have the lyrics up in here, but I was curious. Let me see if I can find them. We gonna see. We will just cut this part out of the reaction today. Voice of Baceprot. The other side of Metalism. Ooh, we think. Oh, we found them. Shout out to me. We found them today. From these damn ads, yo. Why do you always judge me as a Satan while you're always being the Lucifer? Woo, baby, that's an opening line right there. Hate speech, hate speech, hate speech. Then you're gonna be hater to all the freedom thinkers. Ain't that a bar right there? Ain't that a bar right there? They really hate when you think for yourself. They really do. They don't want you to have an opinion. They want you to just believe what we tell you. You know what I mean? Intimidation. Exactly. Discrimination. That's all beyond in your imagination. You felt people as yours while you use them to show your power. Destroy, destroy, destroy. You claim the truth is only yours. Kill another as a Satan. Kill another as a Satan. Kill another as a Satan. Quick and to the point. The lyrics are simple, and the message is clear. Again, I don't know who's on the other side of the pen specifically. There we go. I really can't talk, but I wouldn't want to be there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of a need and an outcry of these kinds of stories and messages, and like more than just like what we talked about, like in Indonesia, right? There's a lot more of it in a lot more of the world than we would like to pretend to think. And it comes in a lot of different forms and flavors, but the messages and the stories about these same individuals all seems to be very of a similar nature, right? A lot of corruption and, like, you know, evil people doing evil things to only benefit themselves, and, you know, selected people kind of thing where we don't really care how many other people that affects, and we basically just kind of treat people like I don't know, like they're less than. And I don't really feel like it's ever like a proper society when anybody feels like there needs to be some sort of hierarchy just because of maybe what you have or don't have. I don't know, man. All I got to say is keep fighting the good fight. You know what I mean? It's I think it's important. I think B.O.B. is definitely one of those bands that, like, for some, you know, that I seem to resonate a lot with this band, and I just love what they're doing and what they represent in the music that they create. And again, I think that this Transistor project was really, really great. I really loved everything about it, and yeah, I feel I don't know why. Like I said, a fan. I feel like just really proud of this project. I think it's like just really fucking phenomenal. I think it's been incredible to kind of like watch the journey of what I have seen and known of this band from the start of it. And I almost kind of feel like I want to go back and revisit some of those songs too, like in those videos, like, you know, because I haven't watched a lot of the videos over. Songs go in playlists, but the videos, you don't see them again. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I want to kind of go and revisit sometimes and like just see the difference in how much like we have like grown and changed as musicians and artists this way than what we have. So I think that's all I got, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the 5-Star family, there's always room for you.